Hello, this is Mark Herman. I just got back from SD HistCon North in St. Paul, Minnesota. Great convention, great town, and I'm back this week, and I actually have a week to enjoy myself and work. And so, right before I left for the convention, I handed in all of Lee Moves North to the series developer Jason Carr. So it's in his hands now. I'm sure I'll see something, you know, by the end of the month after he's had a chance to go over the materials. But as always, I will be testing this from now till it comes out. But right now I'm testing more tests on the campaign scenarios. And so what I'm looking at right now is the June 23rd campaign, which is when Hooker is still in charge of the Army of Potomac. He now knows that Lee has crossed the Potomac, and we're going to kind of cover that in a moment. And so again, there's Gettysburg, and there's Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, excuse me, way up there. And if I zoom in, you'll see at the top, there's a blue counter. That's a Union Cavalry detachment. I think it's the 1st New York. And the Confederate unit that's sort of in the shot, that's Jenkins Cavalry leading the Confederate 2nd Corps. That's Ewell's wing HQ. So he's right. That's where the 2nd Corps is heading. And as we start to pan down, now we're going, this is the Cumberland Valley, by the way. There is, in the shot, in the background, that's Rhodes' division marching up through, up towards Chambersburg. In the foreground, that is Early. Is that Early? No, that's Johnson's division. Early's over there. There's Early. To the right, that's Johnson to the left. And as we pan now further, now we're looking west, but heading south, you see Lee's HQ, of course, which represents his intent, is to move up the valley. Behind him here, you see elements of the Confederate 3rd Corps, A.P. Hill's 3rd Corps, and there's some more of the 3rd Corps. And now you see elements, and that's Longstreet's 1st Corps coming up the valley. Now, this is where my lousy camera work will make you all annoyed, but I'll try to. So there's Fredericksburg, and you'll see there's Hooker. His intent is to bring the army over. You see the supply wagons. That's the 11th Corps, Howard's 11th Corps. And if we move down, now we're starting to look more south. There's the 1st Corps, and there's the 3rd Corps, and that's the Edwards Ferry. And in about another day, the rest of the Union Army is going to be showing up along this road right here. And so that is sort of, I guess, figure out how to, there we go. Now we're going back to the less wide shot. So that's the battle report for right now. We're now a day and a half into the scenario, which goes through July 15th. And one thing that is very different about this scenario and all the campaign scenarios is not only do we cover whatever battles would occur, but we do this goes to July 15th, so we cover the entire, if the South is unsuccessful like they were historically, they will have to retreat. And they have to come all the way back down here and get out alive. So again, there's a battle report for Lee Moves North, June 23rd scenario, a day and a half into the campaign. More to follow. Bye.